Hi, folks. How are you? Let me get a remind app out there. Hope y'all are having a great Monday. All right, let's see. Am I really live? It says I'm live, but I'm not seeing me. All right, I see me now. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, folks. How are you? Hopefully, you all are having a great day. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, and I am so honored to be a part of the Patchwork of Friendship. I'm in the Monday group. We are live on Monday, and tonight I have the honor of creating for one of my friends, Kris Hunter. Hey, Christina, how are you? And Cheryl, how are you all? When you hop on, say hi. Tell me that you're here. I'm gonna open. I have not opened this, and it's been so hard, but I have not opened it. Michelle made this for me. Michelle Hill made this for me last month, and y'all, I have been so good because I have been so excited, and I had to just put it where I couldn't even see it. But not where I wouldn't forget it, but like where it wasn't going to tempt me every day to open it. And because I wanted to make that special here with you all. And I was so good because I didn't see her live to see what she created. I heard from some friends that are part of this how amazing it was and how much I was going to love it. So I purposefully try to steer clear. Okay. So let's see here. What do we have? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I love it. How precious. And oh wow, wrapped up so nice. Y'all, I dropped the ball when it comes to wrapping mine up. Hey, Michelle, thank you for sprinkling the love. Hey, Michelle, I'm opening it up. I have not looked at it. And I haven't watched it live because I wanted it to be a surprise. And guys, Michelle, I'm in love with this so much. This is just, anyway, y'all look. How perfect. Isn't that the cutest thing? She even took a brush. I have brushes that look like this. Anyway, I am in love with this, Michelle. Thank you so much. I can't wait. She has it just taped on, and I'm going to leave it taped on to this board for right now. And I may leave it taped on until I'm ready to put my quilt pieces together. But I am so in love with this. Yes. Isn't it, Christina and Cheryl? It is gorgeous. Anyway, I love this so much. And it means the world to me. This project, I tell you what, we were talking behind the scenes in the group, and folks were saying how special it is. And I'm gonna set that right there for right now, and then I'll put it away with my other one. How special it is that we're doing this, and that it's a fun project, but it's so much more than a fun project because we're getting to know each other better. We're it's what we're creating is specifically for someone. And so like today I'm creating for Kris Hunter. And I don't think she's watching right now because I think she's probably on the way to making a run to pick someone up. So maybe not. Maybe she is watching. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping she's not. So I'm going to turn this down and I'm going to get us started because it's going to take me probably my full time for what I want to do for her. And it probably will. I'll finish it off of. So we have these little sheets where, you know, we tell about ourselves and the things we like, the colors we like, etc. You know, so we get to know a little bit more. Thank you for sprinkling the love, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Hey, Michelle. Pretty pieces. Okay. Yeah, he gets home a little later. So anyway, so, you know, I have this about her and some things that really kind of like resonated with me as I was reading this. And then just the little I know her, I don't know her as well as some of the other folks in this group. But the little bit that I do know, I know she loves to spend time with her family. I know she loves to, you know, spend time with other creatives and do things and, you know, is very supportive and I know her time is very valuable in what she chooses and what she has opportunity to spend time in, right? Because I know as having a small business and having to do all the things, how many different ways you're pulled. And then you've got family and you've got friends and you've got, you know, the creatives that, you know, you're, you know, helping. And so, and she has all of that and more, right? I have a favorite little saying that I kind of love to go to for myself as a reminder that, you know, we need to take time for all the things, right? And so I'm going to put that on her piece along with, she said she loves all things pink and we know she likes bling. So we're going to do some of all of that. And so I've got some pinks here. Now this is just, we're going to paint on this and then we're going to add to it. Okay. And so these are just all kind of different color pinks. And I want to start just by kind of, she says she likes eclectic. And so I kind of thought about like a little bit of an abstract kind of background. But I want it done in the various shades of pink. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? So we're going to put this in and then we're going to build from that. And do I have, well, that was kind of not smart on my part. I thought I had plenty over here, but I apparently don't. I apparently used them all. Okay. Well, I can, oh no, here's my stash. I knew I had more than the one that I had already used. Over here. Hey, Sandy from Virginia. I'm from Virginia also. Where are you at, Sandy? I know I have a couple here that are like, I think you're like, are you, no, I don't think so. I think that's Jennifer that is down in, like, near Virginia Beach. So we're just gonna, I'm just gonna use the sponge and I'm gonna sponge on some pinks. I want brighter, I want lighter, I want some where we're gonna mix it. I just want this like sponged on background. If you know me, you know I love to paint. I do 20 minutes of paint with me, usually Monday through Friday. Today I didn't do it because I had this event. And then last week I had some work stuff that popped up that kind of prevented me from doing it towards the end of the week. But, you know, when I can, I do work full time. And then I run this business, and then I have my creative course collab. We just did a summit for junk journaling. It was so much fun. I don't know, you all may or may not have participated in that. If you didn't, you still can go and get the VIP ticket and participate. So I'm just going to kind of, these squares are like a little bigger than 12 by 12. Again, just want to, in all these pinks, create just an interesting, we're going to start with this and then we're going to layer on. Hey, Lydia, how are you? I have been working today. I got to go catch up on the replays. And so we're going to give this a dry once we kind of get this down. And then we're going to do a layer on top. Henrico. Oh, so you're only like maybe like an hour away from me. I'm in Charlottesville. So I think Henrico is about an hour away from me. I've got like 4 different pinks going here. And so I got a lighter pink, kind of like a medium pink, and then it just gets darker and darker. 2 of the pinks look very close to the same color. One maybe just a little more, one's called Fuchsia Pop and one's called Royal Fuchsia, and one might be just a little bit brighter than the other. We're going to start here, and then we're going to add a little more onto this, and then we're going to put our final thing on it, which is kind of like one of my favorite things. I hope it's one of her favorite things. She didn't say anything about like specifically her favorite, but I know that she does some of this. Well, I mean, not really. I know she does some gardening. She probably doesn't plant this though. Most people don't plant this. But lots of people love it. So I know I do. I know I do. Okay. So we're going to get this layer on. I'm going to dry this layer because my next layer, I don't necessarily want them to, I don't want them to blend. So y'all tell me, are you having a good Monday? Or are you finally getting home from work? Or tell me what's going on with you. Did you have a great weekend? I had a good weekend. I do paint parties. And my paint party was this weekend, Saturday. It was a lot of fun. We did a cute little sign that says love beer or shamrock. They could have chosen between beer and shamrock. I'm prepping for my paint party on Wednesday. I'll be working on that tonight. That's a little leprechaun that I'm doing. But we know she loves pink. So I'm using pink here, even though this is March, but it's starting to be spring, right? Tell me if in your area it's starting to like get warmer and feel a little more like spring. You know that crusty brush, this one's almost as bad. It wants to be crusty right now. All right, so I want this to be kind of abstract, so I don't want to come in here strong and like bold, but I want to come in and just give some like little skippiness. Just creating a very whimsical, very eclectic background, right? But just in the varying shades of pink. And so, because that's her favorite color. I am. I'm live. I'm going to add just a little bit of this other color, pink. Because I don't want to just have all one color, right? Even though this color kind of gets lost in our background color. That's okay. I did a painting similar to this, not in this background, not this background. But again, we're just going to go really quickly here with all these different colors and just like slap on. I think this is the color I'm missing. I think. Nope, that's that color. This is the color I'm missing. I had a paint party coming up for 20. Oh no, Lydia, that's depressing that they canceled. 20 people and they canceled. Wow. Well, I'm sorry about that. It's always so. I mean, it's a lot of work, you know. Hopefully you got paid a little bit for your work, or if you hadn't maybe bought any supplies or something, because that's a lot of expense. I'm creating for Kris Hunter, and we know she loves pink and she loves bling. Bling's gonna be part of this, but right now I'm just creating this background. We sponged on the different pinks, and then I kind of just came in and just did some swishy swashies with the pink just to create like this cute little whimsical, add a little more lightness in. You know, if I feel like it's too dark in one area, I'm going to put a little bit of this lighter pink in there. I'm literally just swishing my brush to create this background. Now I'm going to dry this. But look how cute that is. I can zoom in a little bit and you can see a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Hey, Capri. Pink will make her happy. I think so. 70 degrees. Trees are starting to bud. Yay. Yes. We will hit, they're calling for us to hit 70 here in Virginia this week. It might be a little early for us to hit 70, but I ain't hating it. You won't hear this girl complaining about that. when I was reading what she wrote about her family and her pets, it's just a little thing there, you know, so we get to know each other a little bit better. A quote that I love came to mind. Actually, two quotes. One is, and I have them both in my house. I'm not a huge like display quote person, you know, like I don't have them all over my house. I have literally two, and they're both related, kind of related to each other. And so one is the Thomas Jefferson quote, "It's not the year," something like, I won't get it right because I'm terrible when it comes to like explicitly like, you know, quoting a quote. But it basically says like, it's not the years in a life, but the life in a year, something like that. That's not the quote I'm going to put on here, but it's the other quote that actually it's kind of related to that, just it speaks volumes to me personally, and I hope it will to her also. And I felt it when I read her thing, like it just, those two things just came to mind. And so yes. Anyway, and so that's why I was like, that just like, it just popped in my head. So y'all help me with my time here. So I started at 5:45. I go to 6:30, correct? I think so. I think that's right. And the quote I want to put on this one is, I'm going to write it up here because if not, then I'll end up misspelling it on here. And so it's time is precious. And then you do like 3 little dots. Waste it wisely. So that is one of my favorite quotes. And in fact, I don't have any tattoos. I've never had a tattoo, obviously. But if I were to ever get a tattoo, it would be whatever the thing is that I would want as the tattoo. And then that would be a little like saying beside it, you know, time is precious, waste it wisely. Because I love it. All right. So now let's get her thing painted. Let's get the next layer on. And I want this. Okay. We're going to get this on, and then we can put the wording around it, and then we'll put the bling on it. Provided I have time for that, I may have to do the bling separate, so we'll see. Who has been seeing all of them? Who has been, hold on my thing. Who has been watching all of them today? Who has seen all of the creatives today? Let's see. Yeah. Cindy, how are you? So we're going to get that on. Yes, I'm painting on the fabric. I have been painting on the fabric for every one of these because, the reason I do that is because that's what I do, my like first love. And so while I love all the things, this is the special gift I give to my friends. And is that I paint for them. And so I have painted on all of them to date. And then I add other stuff too. So I got a hair in that one. This one's going to get Kai's hair, but I got it out. I got it out. I don't bother. No, this is a Deco Art paint, and I will heat set this. I have never had a problem. And, if this were going to be like washed, or washed often, that might be an issue. But I can tell you from my aprons, that paint, once it's set, it doesn't come out. Like, I've washed them and I've dried them and it's not coming out. And so I'm not too worried about it. But no, I'm just painting right on it. Just as if it were, if I had to put it on there. It doesn't really matter that much. We're just going to have something going out like that way. Just a little bit. We'll put in a little darkness in there just to separate some of that out. It may help it spread a bit better. That might be true. I also find that it doesn't dry as fast, which helps it spread a little bit better. But it also like holds me up sometimes. So I don't pay a whole lot. I don't add a whole lot to it. Now, if I know it's something that's going to get wet a lot or, could potentially like fade, I may add a little bit to it. Like if, or if I were like decoupaging on top, definitely I would put a medium on there because else it does not stay. The decoupage glue, it needs that fabric medium I have found. That's just been my experience with it. So I use that for that. Was cleaning in the front yard. Wow. Yesterday was cold and today you're like out cleaning in the front yard. That's awesome. I need to do that so bad. My yard. Oh, the sticks. We've had some pretty strong winds. I mean, March came in here like whoo. And we've had some pretty strong winds, and there's limbs down. And so definitely need to get them out of the yard before all of the grass cutting and all of that fun ensues. If you know me for any length of time, you know one of my things I do not like to do is cut grass. I like working in the yard as far as like planting and doing things like that, but I am not a grass cutter. I do not like it. And I complain heavily about it. And this is one of those things people probably in their yard complain about if they have. I personally, I love them. And so I love them. I don't want to use that one. Let me pull another one. You never mow the lawn, right? Like I never mow the lawn. I wish I could say that. I wouldn't mind it. I actually would not mind it if my yard was a better yard. And the reason I say that is because my yard is on a hill. My house, when we built this house, we cut into the side of the hill. We have a big hill, and we cut into the side of the hill and built our house. And so the whole front, we have a little bit of level, but basically the whole front is a big hill. And then the back is, there's a little level area, and then the back is a whole hill. So there's no part other than that short little period of like flat that you're not pushing up a hill, down a hill, etc. And that's just, it's no fun, guys. That is no fun. So yeah, I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't for that, because like, you know, I don't feel confident with the riding lawnmower to do it with the riding lawnmower. My hubby used to do it with the riding lawnmower, but he can't do that anymore. So I have to do it. And it makes it tough because I don't know. I don't like it. So we're gonna, I guess you figured out by now what this is, right? And if not, well, it's gonna be a dandelion. And so we're just creating that little fuzzy thing. And so I don't know how to like, he knew how to like sit on the lawnmower to keep it from turning over. I'm not good with that. Like, you know, so I'm scared it'll turn out. So I hand push it with the push mower. And it's a lot of work. It's like 2 hours of pushing the lawnmower around. And that's moving on. Yes, make a wish. That's right. Yeah, it's a good workout. Oh, it's a workout. It will work you out. That's no doubt. So just do like these little teeny tiny, like little V's kind of shapes is what I'm doing. Yeah, I wish I had some nearby. I don't really have any. I live in the country, and so there's really no one. I mean, I guess I could reach out to like neighborhood app or whatever and see if somebody'd be willing to like, come here. But and one of these days I probably will do that. But then it's like also like, what if they get hurt? What if, yeah, I mean, I just worry about that being teenagers. If this was flat land, number one, I wouldn't care about, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it, but I would feel a lot better like hiring a teenager to do it. But I feel like this is not a yard that a teenager should be mowing. This is like, you know, and I've looked at hiring like a landscaping company to do it. And every time I do that, my son says, "Oh, I'll do it," or son says, "I'll do it." But he's got to drive 45 minutes here. He's busy. He's got his property to take care of. He's got his, like work and all of that to do also. So it ends up, I'm like not getting done. Then you get a goat or a cow. Yeah. Trust me, I thought about it for a hot minute, and then I'm like, "Well, I gotta take care of said goat and cow during, the winter time, and I really don't have, like, enough land for that." And so, you know. Oh, cute! Tiny dandelion earrings. Well, my daughter-in-law, she, actually comes and collects all my dandelions. She collects them. And they never get to this stage. She usually will get them. Well, sometimes they will if, like she doesn't get it, but, she makes all kind of stuff out of dandelions. These like, I always say it wrong, but like, different um, like rubs that you put on your skin and, different, um, like lip balms and different little things like that that she makes out of it, and she fries them and they eat them, and, um, she makes, like, drinks out of them. She makes all kind of things out of dandelion. Yeah, the only thing I've ever heard made out of a dandelion, and my, guess he was my great-grandfather? Is that right? My mom's grandfather, so that would be my great-grandfather, right? He used to make, dandelion wine with dandelions. He would make dandelion wine. Anybody ever had dandelion wine or had, like, dandelion anything made with dandelion? She makes all kind of stuff, and I tell you what, that stuff's good stuff. She gives us some, for, like, Christmas, she gave us a bunch of stuff like that, and it's good stuff. She got this, like, uh it's like a bar lotion she made. It's lotion, but it's, like, in a form of, like, a soap, like a soap, a bar of soap. this little round like bar of soap, but it's lotion. And she made that. And I tell you what, that's some of the best lotion you ever put on. And then she made this like salve um that you put on your lips and stuff. Yeah, I never heard. Well, I heard dandelion wine, of course, but I'd never heard of like all of this stuff that she makes. And I got like 5 more minutes, so I'm definitely not gonna get the words on here. I'm gonna just continue to work on this after the live. Um, up after me, you just have to refresh in the patchwork, but Jennifer is up next. She is up next at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. I'm sure she's going to be creating something amazing. So y'all hang out and watch what she's going to do. You only have to just at that time refresh. If you're in the Crafty Bunch, if you're on my page, just hop over to the Crafty Bunch and she'll be on at 6:30. And so if you're new to the Crafty Bunch, it's a free group. You can just ask to join it. And there's stuff happening in there all the time. We've got all kinds of special events and like this event and many, many more that happen every month. Multiple events happen every month. So it's a fun place to hang out and just see what's going on. And learn some new stuff and meet some new creatives and, like us and follow us. If you want to learn how to paint, just come on over, follow my page. I will have you painting in no time. We are working on a cute little, I don't want to tell what it is because it's been a secret. My tomorrow we'll start to get it on there, so it won't be a secret after tomorrow, but I'll reveal that on my page. But it's a spring inspired piece. And so but we're just going to continue to work all around here, getting these little V's in. We're overlapping. And then we'll have some that are like flying out from this. But we want to put the wording on. And so the wording will go on next after we get this part done. And then the bling will go on top of all of it. And so that's going to be the fun part. Maybe I'll plan on not finishing it tonight and just going live another time and finishing this another time with you all. Tell me if you would like me to do that. And if so, I will do that. I think I had said I was going to do that with Cheryl's piece last month, and then I ran out of time and I had to just get it done. And so that might happen this time. I hope not. But last month I found myself incredibly like a lot to get done, and I didn't have time to go live to do it. I just needed to get it done when I had the time to sit down and do it. You'll have to try something with dandelion in it. I've never eaten it. I've never drank it. So the only thing I've ever had with dandelion in it is just stuff like lotions and salves that you put on your skin, She makes this great one for your lips. And that feels so good too. One more minute. Hopefully, Kris Hunter will love this. I don't know if she's a fan of dandelions or not. I hope so. I hope if she's not a fan of dandelions, I hope she's a fan of wishes and wishes coming true. And that I am wishing her a lifetime of happiness, and just that she enjoys the little quote I'm planning on putting on this, that time is precious, so waste it wisely. All right, that's it all for me tonight. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art. I hope you come over and you like me on my page. We're working on this with Kris Hunter, and we'll see how it ends up. So y'all have a great night. Bye.